What's going on, everybody? Your boy Chavar's back again.
Now in six, a grieving mother is speaking out after her son was shot and killed in a triple shooting at a gas station in Miramar last night. Chilling surveillance video shows the deadly shots being fired. CBS News Miami's Bree Buckley is your reporter live in Miramar with what that man's mother had to say. Bree?
Well, and Lauren, she's saying that she's still in shock tonight, relying on her faith to get her through, now questioning why this happened.
I try to look at myself like a FedEx delivery driver. If you a thug, you a gangster, man, you go, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Jennifer Mercedes says her 19-year-old son, Christian Correa, had a sweet heart and was rooted in faith, sharing this cell phone video with us.
Everybody loves Chris. Like everybody that, knows Chris knows his heart and know what he wanted. He wanted to bring salvation.
Police say he was shot and killed Tuesday night after a shootout at Vistanoco on Pembroke Road in Miramar. Surveillance video shows him and two other men shaking hands and talking for less than a minute. Then there's some type of exchange before shots are fired, killing the 19-year-old.
Was it a drug deal gone bad? Was somebody hating? What is the deal? What is the deal? Either way it go, the dude is 19 years old. He fucking died young, man. I don't understand why the young folks be dying so goddamn young. I don't understand why these young people be dying so fucking young. Like, I understand his mama is rooted in his faith, but you know, listen, I believe in Jesus Christ, I believe in God, but at the end of the day, people ignorance, people like the dude, like he driving a Mercedes, look like it is, like a fancy Mercedes. Maybe it was a drug deal gone bad. Maybe it was some people that was hating on him. Because people love hating, man.
And injuring two others. At a convenience store next door, a stray bullet hit a bystander who was fixing his car. Cameras capturing that moment as you see him limp away.
Dude fixing his car, bullets hitting him. The dude limping away. What type of cockamamie shit is this?
Police say he is expected to make a full recovery.
He just fixed the car and he said, "Oh, I'm shot. We are not bleeding. We come here, we are not bleeding. And after you see the blood, then we bleed."
Wednesday afternoon, police and a SWAT vehicle executed a search warrant at this apartment just a few blocks from the gas station. Police confirmed they were searching for someone connected to the shooting.
Why? The why? I need to know the why. I want to know why.
Yeah, people always want to know why somebody did something. But sometimes people just want to do it. Sometimes people want to act like the Joker and just do some dumb shit. You know what I mean? That's people for you. But I'm pretty sure it was a motive behind this young boy getting killed, I'm sure.
Christian's mom is now demanding justice, saying her son was set up and the surveillance video tells the story.
That sounds about right. It sounds like he got set up because he had a nice car. People assume that, he probably had a little money on him. That's why you can't have people riding with you. That's why you can't be meeting people with shady deals at gas stations, Just can't trust people, Especially when you're driving a car like this boy was driving. A fancy Mercedes Benz. That car looked very fancy. So somebody in his family, or him personally probably, had to have some money. And you really can't trust niggas because niggas will set you up real quick as fast as 1, 2, 3. you honestly really can't trust nobody. You really can't trust nobody these days because you know how I look at it. Everybody is an enemy until you can prove otherwise. You know, it ain't good to really just hang out with everybody. You know, you got to roll one deep. You know, so it's unfortunately that this young boy is dead over some nonsense. But it looks like he had a gun himself and shot back. As 19 years old, I'm pretty sure he can't get a gun and well nowhere unless that gun was hot or something like that. You know, so I think this happened in Florida. So you know, just unfortunate, you know, people that this young boy lost his life. The other guy got shot in the leg fixing on his car. His mama, you know, lost her son. You know, unfortunate, man, unfortunate. You know, just unfortunate, unfortunate all the way around. You know, how I look at it, man, just stay vigilant, ride by yourself, don't be making no shady deals. You know, just unfortunate. You know, just unfortunate. My heart goes out to this lady, this lady who lost her son. Unfortunate. Mercedes, I think her name was. Just unfortunate. My heart goes out to you. It really does.
And I really don't want no mother to ever go through this. Like, it's something, you know, that it was more provoked than accidental. So there was no accident here. So that's why I want justice.
I just got off the phone with Miramar police about 15 minutes ago before we dialed into this live shot. They tell me there still have not been any arrests, so that shooter is at large. They're saying if you have any information to call Broward County Crime Stoppers.
I hope Mercedes gets some justice for her son and put these niggas behind bars where they belong. Or 6 feet under, you know. Whichever come first, you know, how I look at it. You know, these niggas put her son 6 feet under, so, hey, I feel like they deserve to get put 6 feet under as well. It doesn't matter what her son was into. It doesn't matter what her son did. It's still her son. And I'm like Mercedes now. It right there looks like a setup. They set her son up. At least that's what it looks like to me. Now I hope these police officers out there in Florida do their job and catch the murder suspect. You know, I mean, you know, catch this person who killed this young boy. You know, do their fucking job out there and catch him. You know, there'd be so much going on, man. That's why you gotta, you know, stay prayed up and stay vigilant. Or you know, he was young too. You know, I understand you wanna, you know, drive flashy cars. Sometimes it's best to drive a regular car, even if you have the money. I love those who love me. The video gonna be down in the description below.